Hello world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back to codingscientist.com. You are watching the most special and a unique and a one of a kind zero to hero series learning about tiny machine learning using our famous 33 BLE Sense from Arduino. All right, guys. So let's quickly recap what we have learned so far. So in the previous lessons, I showed you how to basically create the model using the Google Collaboratory, which I showed you using the pre-existing notebook from Sandeep Mastri, the training modules, right? So let's quickly take a look at it and see where we are. So I hope you guys have gone through my GitHub account. I did show you how to download this particular zip file, Arduino TensorFlow Lite tutorial. I hope you guys have done it. And in the previous lesson, I showed you how to open up certain section of the code, right? And also, I hope you have gone through this entire set of neural network lessons and trained the model, right? So what we are going to do, let's take a look. So once you go in here, I showed you how to download the final trained model, right? That is the model.h. Go to this dot and then download and keep it in your folder, and also download the gesture underscore model dot tensorflow lite. You need to download this as well. I hope you guys are ready with this. After uploading the data, you have trained the entire model, you kept the model file ready with you, and now what we are going to do is we need to convert that model into our Arduino IDE and test if that model machine learning model works with probably 70 to 80% accuracy should be fine enough. I would say even if we get 50 to 60% accuracy of the punch and the flex data, I think we are good enough as a beginners, right? And then over a period of time, we will retrain the model, gather more amount of data, and retrain the model again, set the right functions inside, right input and output into the neural network, and get the right set of model. Most important thing, guys, this is just a sample, right? We will be using similar kind of exercise for image classification, the videos, the object detection. All those things are possible. You can use the same platform and start deploying your model into the BLE Sense, and we can do ton loads of things, including robotics and IoT, which is going to come on in a later stage. Anyways, so let's open up our Arduino IDE. I am on my IDE. So once you go to the IDE, what you need to do, go to sketch, click on sketch, go to show sketch folder, and then you need to go to where did I save? Let me just go to my C drive. I was in users. You need to look at your path where you saved your program, and then documents. I'm going to Arduino libraries, and in libraries, where was it? Arduino sketches, right? Arduino underscore TensorFlow Lite, that's a standard one. We need to go to Arduino sketches, which is what you downloaded from my GitHub. Double click, and then yesterday we used this program, right? The previous lesson we used this particular program, IMU underscore captured. So we captured the gesture data, and I showed you how to save that into a CSV file, save it in a text file and convert that into a CSV file, and then upload that CSV file into the Google Collaboratory, and we trained the neural network, and then we took the output of the model.h, and then that is what this particular program does. Now we are going to classifier, that is the classification, right? So open this classifier, double click, open. All right, we are on classifier. Let me just close the previous one. Once you open this, what you need to do, so go to the right hand side, there is a drop down. You can see a drop down box, if you guys can see, right? right hand side on the top blue, light blue ribbon, there is a small arrow mark. Click that, you will get multiple tabs. In that you create new tab. Once you create a new tab, at the bottom, name for the new file. I think this is hidden behind my video, so you might have to see this yellow band which is written as name for new model file. So you need to type the model as model.h. Remember guys, it has to be the same name as your file which the trained model which we downloaded from the collaboratory, from the Google Colab, right, after training the neural network. So create this and you get this tab here, a empty tab. All right, now what we need to do, go back to your downloaded files, which is here, punch data. This is where I saved it. We saved both this gesture underscore model, and then we saved this model.h. It's a txt file basically, but it's a header file .h. Now double click this. You need to double click and control A, control A, control C. Go back to your IDE in model.h section, control V, paste this. Oh my god, there's a huge amount of trained data output, right? So once you do this, you don't have to worry about anything. Now what we need to do, you need to go to tools, select your board, Arduino Embed OS Nano boards, Arduino 33 BLE, and then go to tools again, select your COM port. Alright, once you select your COM port, upload. I hope this works. Well, it worked for me before, so it should work this time. And this is going to take some time, guys. You got to be really patient. So in the meantime, let's take a look at the code. So it's basically we are including the library here for the gesture, for the accelerometers and stuff like that. And then we are including our model.h, which is what, this one. This is the model.h which we just copied, and model.h is nothing but the trained model from the neural network. We converted that into a TensorFlow Lite, and from TensorFlow Lite we exported that into a model.h. So that is the file it is, right? And then of course we are concluding some logics here. So do not worry about if you don't understand. I can take a one-on-one session with you to explain line by line code. So I'll be happy to do that either on a Zoom call or WhatsApp. Do leave me a message. I will definitely get in touch with you. Alright, so compiling sketch, it's taking some time. So basically, once this code is uploaded successfully into your edge device, that is Arduino 33 BLE Sense, we are going to do the real-time inferencing. Inferencing means your entire model is going to work within this particular small little chip, right? And we are going to test how it. Right now, I am going to show it to you. So be patient. Let this code get uploaded, and let's give it a minute. It's going to get really interesting, guys. In the future lessons, there are loads of other examples I'm going to come with, including the object detections and image classifications using a camera. The kit which I have, the tiny machine learning kit, comes along with the camera. If you don't want to buy that kit from me, that's fine. You can use the breadboard, you can use the jumper wire, you can use a Arduino cam, and everything works fine. And in the future lessons, I am going to include some extraordinary sensors, as an external element, and also try to drive some motors and make a small little board. By the way, I want to show you something surprise. So this is the microbot we are going to build. This is a small little aluminum alloy which I designed and got it printed laser cut. It's totally aluminum. It's a military grade with a what is it called, a very strong threaded wheels, and two different motors, two different 3-volt motors running into this, completely mounted and hard cased. You can just throw it anywhere, nothing is going to happen. We are going to mount our 3.3 volt battery inside this, and on top of this a small little breadboard and a camera in the front, and then the 33 BLE Sense, and then there's another device I'm going to build which is going to be in your hand like this. So you can imagine how you can control this bot. This will work as a surveillance bot. At the same time, this will work as, your machine learning MicroPython bot. I'm going to name it as a MicroPython microbot, something like that. So that's this lesson is going to come soon. So stay tuned with me. It's going to get really exciting, and the finishing has come up really well. It's pretty good. It's a military grade. I'm not trying to market, I'm not trying to sell it here, but in case if you are interested, I can build one for you and package it together as a kit, and you can buy it from me. So all right, uploading. So uploading is going to take hardly few seconds. Compiling is the most important aspect, so there is no error so far, which is good. All right, done uploading. Good. Now what we need to do, guys, go back to tools, connect your board again, connect your port again. All right, I hope it's connected. Let's cross our fingers. 1, 2, 3. Let's open the terminal. Let's open the serial monitor. There you go. Accelerometer sample rate 119 hertz. Gyroscope sample rate 119 hertz, because it's in a stable position right now. So I'm going to lift it in my hand and do some punching, and let's read. Basically we need to read the confidence level. So if it is 0, if it shows 0, it's a very low confidence. If it shows 1, that means you're very strong, the confidence level is high. So let me hold it in my hand. All right, now punch and flux. Can you see that data, guys? The punch and the flux is what we trained. We captured that data in the previous lesson, right? We captured that, put it into a neural network and trained it. Now let's see. I'm going to punch it. Punch 0, flex 0. Oh, punch it again. Punch 0. So the confidence level is low. So let me try to punch it from far away. Flex 0. All right, I need to be more confident. So basically, guys, the model seems to be working, which is fantastic, which is a good news. The tiny ML model in this lesson is absolutely working fantastic, which is working great. However, the accuracy of the data may not be perfect, because we just tried to learn with 10 set of samples, right? We captured about 10 gestures of boxing, captured those data. So in terms of machine learning and artificial intelligence, guys, more number of data we collect and a meaningful data, that is what it makes sense. You need to keep practicing this. Once you practice, you will get a idea of what we are exactly trying to achieve and stuff like that. Anyways, so you got an overall idea now how this machine learning model works, especially in the edge inferencing, especially using edge microcontrollers like Arduino 33 BLE Sense, and there are ton loads of other microcontrollers which I am going to build and show it to you in the future lessons. All right, guys. So that's pretty much for this lesson, and I hope you guys are enjoying. I'll be back soon in the next lesson. We will do tons of couple of more exercise, and also we will try to build a small microbot with MicroPython. I'll be using MicroPython with another microcontroller along with 33 BLE Sense, and the other microcontroller is going to be ESP32 CAM. So we are going to deploy both ESP32 CAM as well as 33 BLE Sense into this small little aluminum alloy robot. All right, guys, see you soon. Until then, goodbye.